Hey everyone, welcome back to the video, and welcome to episode 2 of the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Thank you guys so much for watching and everything. I am really excited to do this series, as I said in my previous Skyrim video. And yeah, so, where we left off, we had, our character, Varanus, had been captured by the Imperials while she was tracking a target for the Morag Tong. So, after that, and after she escaped from a dragon attack, which was terrifying for her probably, she's found herself in the care of Hadvar and his family. So next thing we need to do is talk to the Jarl of Whiterun and tell him about the dragon attack. We also got a side quest from Lucan Valerius to get his ornament, the Golden Claw, back for him. So I think first of all we are going to do that quest since it is right here in Bleak Falls Barrow. Right up there in the mountains. So she's going to try to tell us the way, but I know the way because I've played this game many times. Also, I'm recording this on the 4th of July, so hopefully I don't have to edit out too many loud firework noises. They're not happening as much as they were earlier, so should be pretty good. Of course, the night I really want to record a video is, of course, the night 4th of July when there's all these fireworks going off, and they're going off pretty close to me, some of them, so. Hello. I always know this wolf is here. There's always just this one wolf behind this thing. It just runs out. They probably put this thing here just for that wolf to be able to run out. Catch you off guard. The obligatory at this point in this run. Running out of stamina right here. But I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm really excited to be doing this series. Here we have this cool little tower. I wonder what the purpose of this tower was, why it was built. I mean, it's at a pretty good Overwatch position. Maybe it used to be a fortification to look over Riverwood, possibly. Although it's quite older than I feel like Riverwood is. Hello.
Never should have come here.
Well, yeah. Ow. Okay, there we go. Got another guy over here. Gosh, I always forget how fast my stamina, just goes away whenever you start a new game. Oh, nice. We just got to level 3 already. Sick. Alright. Before we level up, let's go kill this guy. This one's always a bit harder. He always has full iron.
Bad time to get lost.
But he's no match for us. Very nice. I was going to level up. We're going to put a point to stamina because I was just talking about how our stamina depletes so quickly at the beginning of this game. So let's put another perk into one-handed. I feel do even more damage than we already do. And I got some stamina potions there too, which is very nice. So the other day I was editing some stuff on my channel, and I felt I should probably try to make myself a schedule for these videos. So what I have planned, I think, is Monday is going to be a series. It's probably going to be... So originally I was thinking I'd do Minecraft, but I don't know if I'm ready to start the Minecraft playthrough yet, because that's going to be a long playthrough, this is going to be a long playthrough. So I don't know if I want two pretty long playthroughs going at once like that. So I don't know, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do Monday yet. But Tuesday, or not Tuesday, nothing on Tuesday, but Wednesday is going to be other series / miscellaneous / if I just feel like posting another video. And Fridays are going to be Skyrim. So for example, if I want to record another Skyrim video and I don't really have anything else for Wednesday, I'll just post another Skyrim video that day. And then I will also have another Skyrim video on Friday. And then Monday, like I said, not entirely sure what series I'm going to do for that yet, but I'll figure it out because I have a lot of ideas and everything.
Can't wait to come out your
Nice. And here we have, kind of looked over it, but here we have Bleak Falls Barrow, the first main big dungeon of the game. Last episode we conquered Embershard Mine. First kind of dungeon you get to, it's like, oh, cool, dungeon. And then you do it, but this is the first main big dungeon, main big Nordic ruin. And it definitely looks like they scaled up the size of this, like, archway. You don't see these big of archways in the Nordic ruins very often, unless they're a main quest one. Which I never kind of really realized until now. It's always so cool when you just learn these little details, especially whenever you actually have to talk about everything. Just think about these little details that you usually don't. So heading in here, we can see 2 enemies in distance. Got a ton of skeevers. Nasty little creatures. But also cute in a weird way. But also nasty. Here we have a dead bandit. Probably got by the skeevers. Noob. But we're gonna go ahead and sneak attack these guys. Oh, I thought I missed for a second. Nice. Oh, missed. They're gonna see me. Hiya. Hiya. Okay. Hiya. Yeah. Sometimes I just like to do the archery for fun, even though I'm mostly melee build. Hiya. Very nice. Okay. Cool. Looks like I got another bandit up here. I don't know how the hell this guy ended up dying like that, but it's quite impressive. Having 2 of your guys die by skeevers right when you get in this dungeon, that's some very shoddy work on their part. Should probably hire some better people. But yeah, it's been a rough few days for me personally. First day of June, or not June, July. Learned I had to put down my cat, who was in some of my really early videos on YouTube, on some of my vlogs that are long since privated. But yeah, I hadn't been, like, you could say in his life for a while. He'd been living with my dad for a while. But he still meant a lot to me. He got type 2 diabetes, or type 2, type 1, something like that. Fun fact, I also have type 1, so that was kind of funnily ironic. But yeah, he got diabetes, which is really sad, and with how we can't take him, how much my dad travels and everything, and how trying to get a home for a diabetic cat is just really hard. We unfortunately had to put him down, but he was like 9.5, almost 10 years old, so yeah, it's been a bit of a rough month for me already. But anyway, we have a harder bandit up here. We can let him die if he just goes up and pulls this lever, but I want XP. Like that, see? So Bandit Outlaw. This is the tier 2 bandit. So in Skyrim, each enemy has different tiers. I know I probably don't need to explain Skyrim to a lot of you who are watching this, but I still like it. So each enemy has different tiers. This is the tier 2 bandit. So you have Bandit, Bandit Outlaw, Bandit Highwayman, Bandit Marauder, Bandit Chief, and some other ones, I'm not really sure. We have our first puzzle here, which is Snake, Snake, Dolphin, because Snake, Snake, Dolphin, yeah. I know everyone shits on Skyrim puzzles, but I still find them fun. There's only 2 Skyrim puzzles that are difficult, which is Volskag and the last one in the main story. Has a more difficult one that I always get confused on. Although last time I tried it, I think I did it first try. I think I found it real easy. Here we have a skill book, so that whenever you read this, it'll up one of your skills a tiny bit, which is very cool. Oh, geez, hello. Did I expect him to come up all the way here? What? Where? Oh wait. What? Where were they? What the hell? That was weird. Okay.
Someone coming. Is that you, hot dear? Bjorn, Louise. I know I ran ahead with the ball, but I can't help.
Here we have a trapped guy, Arvel the Swift, who was trapped by a big fucking spider. We are actually going to, well, first we're going to quick save, and then we're going to, last episode I had seen that I have a power which I've never used in this game. We have Ancestor's Wrath. So we're going to use that. Oh yeah. So it sets him on fire. There's like a cone of fire around us. Nice, that was really easy. sometimes if you get poisoned enough by that guy, it just absolutely destroys you. Also, we are going to be playing on just medium difficulty for this playthrough. I never really care about playing on harder difficulties, so yeah, we're just going to be playing on Adept, which is the medium difficulty. Whoops, didn't do that. Because I'd rather not get too frustrated or anything.
over here. You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
I want to maybe think, I don't know if I want to try to make a voice for my character. I guess it could be good for transitioning my voice. But I think I'm kind of embarrassed to try to do it. Where's the golden claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Power. I'm not interested in power. Anyone obsessed with power,
Cut me down or you'll never get the claw.
I cannot trust.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Don't trust this man. And he would have run away anyway. If you're too obsessed with power, most likely don't want to trust them. So he would have run away and went into a trap, which I'll show you guys in a second. But we got the golden claw from him. Very cool, which I'll show you guys right now. Golden claw. We see some markings on there. Bear, butterfly, owl. Very interesting. We also got his journal, which I'm not going to read. That would take a really long time to read most of the journal stuff. And also, I just kind of suck at, like, reading things, games, long paragraphs, and things like that. Now we're getting deeper into the dungeon, and we find the Draugr. More like the dead girl. Ah, because he's dead. Get it? I guess he was already dead. Has that ever been solved? The thing of saying, "Oh, I killed a zombie. It's dead," even though they were already dead. Has anyone ever figured out how to process that information? How to say it correctly? Got another level up. Very nice. Also, oh my god, I am hungry apparently. Jesus. I just got a wave of just hunger and nauseousness. Ugh. Anyway, let's put point into health. So we can't level up our one hand anymore. We need to get to skill level 40, which is okay. We're gonna go into not light armor. We're doing heavy armor. I forgot. We're gonna go and point into heavy armor. So our armor rating for heavy armor increases. Very cool. This is the trap. Arvel would have went into. He just would have hit that, and oh my god, that was close. I forgot it went that far. I thought it was gonna stop right there, but yeah, then he would have just been absolutely bodied by that. But we could just go around right here. Right here we got a. This is a restless Draugr, more strong Draugr. Yeah. He actually wouldn't have gotten up. I could have just walked past him, but like I said, I like getting XP. Let's see here. Is that any better than we currently have? No, it's not. Oh, jeez. Come on. Swing and miss. Hiya. I meant to say hell yeah. I said hiya. Hiya. Anyway, talking about a bit more about Monday series that I'm not sure yet. I do have a lot of ideas for videos, as I said. I do want to restart that Resident Evil 7 playthrough I started about 2 years ago at this point. Maybe not 2 years ago. Year ago? I don't remember when it was exactly. Maybe a year and a half ago. I do want to restart that because I am really interested in Resident Evil right now. And I think it would be a fun playthrough. But that would probably be a Wednesday series since that would be shorter. Although maybe it could be a Monday series, I don't really know. And like I said earlier, also, I'm interested in doing a Minecraft series. I definitely really want to do one. That is going to be a bit more of a longer series, though. And I would like a bit more of maybe like 15 episode to 10 episode to 15 episode series under my belt before I kind of do another long series while I'm doing Skyrim also or something. Granted, that's definitely going to be a bit more of a chill playthrough and everything. I'm not someone who's fucking all those like really just over the top YouTubers who like just do so much right when they start out in those freaking survival let's plays. Like, hardcore for them usually. No way I'm doing hardcore. I'm not hardcore enough for that. Yeah, I figure on Monday series, I'll definitely figure something out. I also want to do a Fallout New Vegas series eventually, because I've never played that, surprisingly. But I don't want 2 Bethesda games at once going on my channel. I also have a lot of ideas for kind of more video essays on games I haven't played, like, for example, Darksiders. That's a game I really want to kind of make a video essay on. I could also make a series on it that actually could be kind of cool. That's a game series I've never played. I was always interested, and I picked up a copy last year. I started playing it, and I was really surprised with what it was. Whenever I growing up, seeing Darksiders, just the cover, I was like, that looks like a cool fantasy game I'd enjoy. Playing it, I'm like, oh, it's like fantasy in like modern times, post-apocalyptic, which I was not expecting at all. I had no idea that was the premise. But yeah, maybe we'll do a series on that, or I'll make a video essay on it. Anyway, we're continuing through the dungeon. You can go around there, or you could just drop down right to where it goes to. Got this enemy right here. Hello, can I hit you? Can I hit you? Let me hit you! I can't do a punching attack, this is not Dark Souls. Well, you're dead anyway. Dark Souls, that could be interesting to do a playthrough on. Well, I think it'd more be like really frustrating. Got a little chest we can lockpick down here. Cool, got some arrows. Not that we're gonna use them very often, but still. Cool nonetheless. Also, we could pick up these mushrooms on the walls if we wanted to. Although I never do alchemy in this game, it's way too confusing. Hello there. Just got another Restless Stronger here. Oof. Most recent, like, one playthrough of Skyrim I did was a modded one where I had precision installed, so the combat was just a lot more precise, and you could dodge out of enemies' attacks like that much easier, so I'm not entirely used to not having that on. We got to upgrade for our heavy armor. This will have 2 more unarmored helmet. 2 more armor rating, I should say. That's a DLC armor. So I have the Creation Club stuff installed for this playthrough. Anyway, moving on, we're going to the next section of the dungeon. Section? Section of the dungeon. For some reason I thought I was saying section. Section of the dungeon. I can speak. Hello. Goodbye. Hello from the other side. Hello, sir. Step right up, step right up. I have fire hill for you. Oh, good boy. Oh, shit. Nope, you're still dead. Got another guy up there. Somewhere. Where is he? Here he is. Hello. Boop. 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 Heavy armor to 19, and we're getting closer to another level up. Here we have the Hall of Stories that Arvel mentioned. Very cool. And if you remember earlier, we took the golden claw, some markings on it, and that's how we opened the store. So it's Bear Butterfly Owl, which I usually do remember from memory. Because I've done it so much. Bear Butterfly Owl. Sweet. Look at this. Super gorgeous. Love that view. Here, heading up here, we got a big Nordic little structure thingy. And a word. Just got our first word of power. Force, Unrelenting Force. A.K.A. Fusroda. Also, we have a Draugr Overlord. Another stronger Draugr. So he's about to pull out his weapon, so we're gonna step back. And hey, he just did a shout we just got. Ooh! Nice. That was very satisfying. We also have the Dragon Stone. Oh, I wonder what that says. I actually don't know. Very interesting markings on there. We got a map of Skyrim, if you can see that bit. Also, we have his Ancient Nord Greatsword of Cold, which we're going to pick up to either sell or disenchant later on. Also have a boss chest. Gold, Petty Soul Gem, Ocean, Necklace, Ring. Honor, blah, 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 blah. A lot of cool stuff we can sell. So, there's two hidden chests in here that I just have a tiny bit of loot, nothing really special. Go back here. Spam jump a ton. There's a chest right here that we can pick and have us lock. And we get some gems, things, very nice. And if we head into over here, there is another chest, which I kind of forget the exact location of. But here it is, right here, next to this waterfall. Actually, it took me, oh wow, only 12 gold, that was kind of lame. It took me a really long time to ever find that chest. I can't remember how I even found it, but I found it nonetheless. Up here, we have our exit to Bleak Falls, or out of Bleak Falls Barrow, I should say. Remember one time I was watching a Skyrim playthrough and I got really, this is when I was really young, I got really mad that someone took these flowers. I was like, how dare you disrespect the dead? It's literally just flowers in a video game, it does not matter. And I got some more loot there, and we could head out to Skyrim. So we could just fast travel back to Riverwood, but I'm going to take a bit of a different way. So I can show you guys a cool little area. Also got mammoth, some mammoth skulls and things here. It's pretty interesting, cool. I have a corundum iron vein, or yeah, corundum ore vein, I should say. We don't have a pickaxe right now, though. But if you look up on the map, we can see those white things are things we've discovered, and that black one right there is something we have not discovered yet. So we're gonna head over there. Here I have this really pretty lake I really like. There we go. See Bleak Falls Barrow up there. You can also see that watchtower that we passed by. Here we have Anice's cabin. Here you have Anice.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Don't mind me just poking around. I'm a curious dark elf. I haven't fully taken in Skyrim's beauties. Got another skill book there. Oh yeah, we can level up to level. Are we to level 5 now? I'm not sure. Let's see. We can upgrade our health. Let's do that. And let's put another skill into heavy armor. We cannot. We need one more skill point from that, or one more skill level. Let's see what we can do for one-handed then. Let's do, what are we going to be using? I'm actually not sure. We're going to be using, so we're going to be, this is a dual-handing build we're going to be doing. But I don't know if we're going to be doing mazes, war axes, probably war axes because they do the most damage in this game and they're really cool. But we're going to do power attacks with one-handed weapons cost 25% less stamina. We do look over here. We have a cellar. And if we're a little curious, bugger, let's go into the cellar, see what we got. Veronis wants to find anything that could help her on this new journey she's experiencing. What harm could be done from stealing from an old lady? Here we have something called Anice's letter. Helgi dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. Maybe I should do a voice. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come live with me in the forest. My sister will be here soon. Together, we can form a proper coven, and your training will truly begin. Guys, I think she's a witch. That's not good. We also have a enchanting table down here, so we can disenchant some of the stuff we got earlier. Disenchant that, disenchant that. We get some enchanting level up. It's definitely the best way to level up your enchanting in the game. There's nothing really of use down here, and then the main thing down here is that letter. Let's confront Anise about it. She's trying to start a coven. That's not very cool.
Huh? Fool. None may know my secret.
Oh, well, I'm sorry then. That's our first old lady killed in the series. Old lady counter 1. Should that be a thing in this game? The series old lady killed counter. What the hell is that up there actually? Hello? We have Mike the Liar, and we have
wishes you well.
Need
Albus?
something? I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my taste so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet?
I have.
Then you know that gourmet keeps his identity a secret. I'm hoping to discover who he is so I can tell him how he changed my life. For all I know, the gourmet is a woman. You know, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now.
Okay.
Until next time.
That's interesting. This is a original Skyrim voice actor. This isn't creation content. I have never discovered this guy before. I have never seen him in this game. That is insane. Anytime like I said, anytime I find something new in this game, it's really... I don't know if you guys saw that, my screen flashed. It's really interesting when I find something new. I've never found this guy before. It's really interesting. We also have Mike the Liar, a fan favorite character in these
Much
games.
snow in Skyrim. Enough snow. Mike does not want any more. Skyrim was once the land of many butterflies. Now, not so much. Snow falls. Why worry where it goes? Mike thinks the snowflakes are pretty. Mike is tired now. Go bother somebody else. Mike is done talking.
Mike is done talking. I love Mike. So he's in Elder Scrolls 3, Elder Scrolls 4, and Elder Scrolls 5. And ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. He's a fan favorite character. Also, he reminds me of Nugget from the kindergarten games. Been watching a playthrough of those recently. Remember loving Kindergarten 1, when I was younger. Really fun game series. Also, while we're here, if you remember in the last episode, we got the first treasure map. So if we could open this, we can see there's Riverwood. And to the left there, we can see there's a hollowed out log with an X up it. Excuse me. And that is this hollowed out log right here. So we got Riverwood. So if you head in here, we got a treasure chest. Got some loot, very nice. So yeah, if you wouldn't have opened the treasure map, that chest wouldn't have spawned, but since I did, chest then spawned. It's kind of funny because I was right next to it, so if I didn't open that, the chest wouldn't have been there. We are now back in Riverwood. What time is it? It is 6 p.m. Oh, we have a courier coming to us.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Cool. So he just gave us probably a lot of, actually, I don't know. What did he give us? An anonymous lover. Lover? Anonymous letter. I passed English, I promise. So this is for a Creation Club quest that was added with Anniversary Edition. Someone please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient, dangerous magic. Which I fear will have unintended and irreversible consequences. I was expelled from those studies as their ambitions grew into folly against my winnings. They're performing a ritual to summon a large group of these foul, uncontrollable creatures as we speak in the southernmost area of Skyrim, and must be stopped before it's too late. That last part I think I butchered, but that's for a Creation Club quest. I think we have to be a bit of a higher level for that. I don't know why they give it to us at level 5, but yeah. Anyway, while we're here, let's go and talk to Alvor and sell some stuff.
The finest weapons and armor.
So let's go and sell that, because I accidentally picked that up. Iron helmet. Sell these ores and things that we don't need. Cool.
Good day.
And let's head into the River Trader to give Lucan back his golden claw. Hello, good sir.
You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Got the compensation you mentioned. 400 gold? Nice. We could also now take a bit of their goods if we wanted some of the cheaper stuff they have. Boop, 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 boop. Very cool. We can also steal this back, which we will be doing later on in the series. Yeah, cool. Also, we actually do have some stuff to sell to him also.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
Just gonna sell this staff. Sell some of these necklaces and things. Some potions we don't need, but they sell for a lot, and I wanted to sell some more bulk items at the moment. Sell this food we got from Alvor in the last episode. These alchemy ingredients we don't need. Orville's Journal, White Armor Forging, Nightfalls and Sentinel. Let's use those in a second. Sell Thief. Sell some garnets and things like that while we're here. There we go, we just made a good amount of gold. While we're in here, we can use these to learn some new spells. Oh, we already know Sparks.
You and me.
Let's go sell that back
take
to
a
him.
look.
Alright, cool. So our next objective will be the main quest, which is to talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. So before we do that, we're going to head into the inn and take a nap, because it is getting late in the game.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch.
That's such a
in soon.
gross sentence. I hate it. Here we have
You're that
Delphine.
visitor been poking around.
Heard any rumors lately?
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Damn. I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you very much. And of course I always go to the wrong one. Just go and let's go and sleep for 13 hours, so then it'll be 8 a.m. when we wake up.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right.
So we are back on the road heading towards Whiterun, which is on this road that we went to. Gosh, this game is pretty. And here we have this deer that I always try to shoot with a bow, but it can never one-shot it. And then the second shot I always miss. Yep, just like that. It's really far away now, but let's see if we can get him. He's coming back to me. Oh, he's getting attacked by a wolf. Oh, and I got him. I did get him, right? I think I did. There we have in the distance, we have Whiterun. This is such a pretty view. Such a huge looking city for this distance. Whoa, hello. Oof, owie. That scared me. Absolutely gorgeous. It's the one thing about Skyrim that always kind of sucks. After a while, you just discover so many locations that you fast travel so much, and you just don't appreciate the views as much as you did whenever you're going and discovering the locations for the first time. Also, here we got something interesting. We got a Imperial little garrison here,
Imperial business. Be on your way.
and they are hauling away a Stormcloak soldier, so we can free him if we wanted to, but that's kind of just a bad idea. We'll get a bounty and everything, so, and it doesn't give us anything, so. Got Honeybird Meadery here, very nice. we'll be visiting that later in the series too. I mean, a lot of these locations that we'll be visiting later in the series, they all have a purpose. Also, if you see over here, there is a giant dragon. It's attacking. Don't shoot from bow. Ha! We had some warriors there fighting that giant. And does have
You
anything
handle
on it.
yourself well. You could make for a decent shield sister.
What is a shield sister?
An outsider, eh? Ever heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Sounds like a waste of time.
Well, nobody asked you. If you think you're better than we are, go
Ow.
talk to Codlac Whitemane. See what a warrior of true metal is like.
Ah. I don't need to prove my worth to anybody. It's funny. So if you don't attack the giant at all, they'll come up to you and basically insult you, saying, "Wow, what a help you were." But then I kind of got myself insulted anyway. I mean, that's what my character would have said, so. Got the Whiterun stables here. But yeah, that's the Companions. That's one of the quest lines in the game. Probably one of my least favorite, if not my least favorite. But we will be doing that probably pretty soon, pretty early on in the game, because it is pretty low level requirement and just pretty easy in general. Hello.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Fair enough. Always want to hit the persuade option there. It'll always level up your speech a bit.
They say Helgen got
We'll
hit by
pay
a
whatever
dragon.
it takes, but
One
we
of those
must have
horrors
more
comes
swords
here.
for the
We'll be
Imperial
ready.
soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
So here we have our first little instance of more of the encounters talking about the civil war that's going on. So in Skyrim, there's the two sides. There's the Stormcloak Rebellion and the Imperials. And Whiterun is in the middle of Skyrim, so it's basically in the melting pot of the allegiances. So they don't have so they don't have Imperial guards or Stormcloak guards guarding the city. They just have basically people, just regular guards who don't have an allegiance to either side. But this is the melting pot, so a lot of different people here have the different sides of the war. Here we have a
Got some good pieces out
blacksmith
here
we
if
could
you're
sell
looking to
stuff
buy.
to.
More inside.
Adrienne da Vinci. Always go to her for a lot of stuff in this game. Also here we have Idolaf Battleborn.
Greymane or Battleborn?
What?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn?
I don't know what you're asking.
New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn?
I'm not picking sides. Sounds like a waste of time to me.
Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. Long live the Empire.
Sure, bud.
Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
Just passing through.
A pity. And words I hear too often. But there's no shame in it. One of them dragons comes calling in Whiterun. The place will go up like tinder. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
We got some more of the main merchants here. So we're heading up to Dragon's Reach to talk to the Jarl right now. While we're going up here,
Dragons I
though.
can handle.
I know your family's
This
honor
talk
is
of
important
dragons?
to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate,
tired, friend.
I won't be here when you
Leonard
return.
Mayer has bets for rent.
I'm eavesdropping, thank you very much. Get out of my face.
Safir! Wait, You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
You don't even know me. But I'm gonna randomly butt in. What were you two arguing about?
My Safir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
Do you need help finding that sword?
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
I'll think about it.
If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
So that's a miscellaneous quest where you get this guy's sword for him. A little dungeon. Very easy first, very easy low-level dungeon that we can do. So let's see where that is. Ultra Stream Camp. A bit farther than the one that's usually right here, that you usually get it from.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Who's this?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut my head off.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric's Stormcloak. Then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold
I
and
hate this guy, he's
slaughters
so
my
annoying.
people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors.
Everyone trying to hire me like I'm a sellsword. Don't enjoy it. Over here we have the court wizard Farengar.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Seems that everyone wants me to do these type of things. Is this what Skyrim is all about? Just tell me what you need me to do.
You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. a dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, do you mean this old stone? Let's do everything.
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
This whole situation has been foisted on me. So, what about my reward?
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
I suppose.
Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was
Another
it?
thing I'm being
What
roped
was it
into.
doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
Well, that is where we're going to end part 2 of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. So, let me know if there's anything you guys feel I should change about the series, if there's anything, just any feedback, let me know. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun. So, yeah, next episode we're going to see what this dragon news is all about, I suppose. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.